Hey guys, here's Sebastian on behalf of RCCANADA.ca, and today I'm gonna tell you how to install an external BEC. It's pretty simple. And what's an external BEC? Do I need it? Do you need it or whatever? That's all the question that I asked on a good forum that I go to. It's RC Crawler Quebec. It's on Facebook. They speak mostly French for you guys, so if you can speak French, go ahead. And I think there's a couple of guys that speak English, so you can always ask. Come say hi. These guys taught me how it worked and how to wire it and how to program it. So let's start with the thing itself. How it works, it's that let's say you have a high voltage servo, you have a LED kit, you have a winch, you have all these things going through your receiver. One day or another it's going to be saturated. So let's say you want full steering, full torque, plus full speed. Maybe it's not going to cut it, so it's going to lag, it's going to be bugging, cogging, and all that stuff. So what you want to add is an external BEC. What this does, it regulates the voltage, so you can have full throw of your servo, full gas when you need it, and full reverse. Everything will work 100%. How you connect an external BEC is pretty simple. You want to solder the tabs, that the wires technically, on the battery tabs. It's pretty easy. You don't need it's not rocket science here. You just solder it. I will not teach you how to solder. Just go on Google and whatever, type, and they will show you. And the other thing you want to do, very important, is I didn't do it here for the purpose of the video, but you need to do that step. Once it's installed, you want to remove the red wire of your ESC lead. So you take an X-Acto blade, you lift the tab, you pull it out, you put electrical tape, you can dab it in some plastic dip, do whatever you want to keep it safe. Don't cut it. If one day you need it, just leave it as so. Put it there, let it hang, and make sure you put some protection on it. Then you plug it inside your receiver like always, and the BEC goes in any channel that you have left. Make sure you look at the polarity, and there's always a side to it, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to install, but it's not finished yet. Our friends at Casto Creation loves to sell stuff, so when they send you this thing, they send it at 5 volts. So let's say you wanted to use your high voltage servo and have more kick, it's at 5 volts. So you won't see a big difference. So what you need is our friend Castlelink to program it. But let's say, like me yesterday, I did it for 2 ESC. This is my SV3 for my Project Wrangler, and I didn't notice that thing until I tried it, and I was like, this sucks. I was like, wow, I got all hyped up for nothing. But no, it's you have until I don't know how many voltage you can go, but it's higher than needed. So two things you need to check, okay? Very important if you don't want to fry anything. Listen to me on this. You need to read your manuals for your receiver. That means if you have a 4PL, let's say like me, you need to check your receiver voltage capacity. Mine is like top, the maximum it can go is 8.4, I believe. So I can put this to 7.4 easily. Check your servo as well. Does it take high voltage? High voltage mean maybe 11. It can mean whatever, but you don't want to boost it too much. This is where my friends at the RC Crawler Quebec told me that you want to go in a range like, let's say your servo goes up to 7.4 and your receiver can take it too. What you want to do is put it in between, let's say 7.8 or 7, not 7.8, I mean 6.8 or 7. That means it leaves a range. You don't want to go full maximum because it's going to strain something. Like the 7.4, it has the biggest amount of torque and everything, but it's like going full throttle each day. It's like one day it's gonna break easier. So what you want to do is go in between. So you want to be like in 6.0, 6.8. Just play with it. Try 7.2, 7.1, 7. So just be in a range like under 7.4. This would be like ideal, and probably in the long run would outlast any other that you can buy. So that's pretty much what there is to it. You need a caster link to program it. That's a little downside, but once you get it, once you have it for your BEC, you can program your ESC, which you already need for crawler use and all that good stuff. If you want to use punch control and do all your programming, you need a caster link, or you probably have it already. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's nothing bad about it. I really encourage you guys to go check it out. Even if you don't have a high voltage servo, it can help your rig like you wouldn't imagine. Like, let's say you have a 6-volt high torque servo and you need to run it always at 6 volt. This thing's gonna do it for you, and seriously, 6 volt, I'm pretty sure every receiver can take it. So for 20 bucks, the Castle Creation BEC, pretty easy to install. The only downside, you need a Castle link, but who doesn't have it if you already have Castle products? So until then, see you guys.